Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a super cool Fiverr Analytics extension. Now at the moment, Fiverr Analytics, when we go to the page, it lets you see a yearly breakdown of what you've sold that month from 2017 onwards. Now whilst it shows the information, it's also very limiting. So I've built this tool to achieve 4 separate things, which I'm going to go through inside of this. So the tool is very easy to start up and use. All you do is simply upload your CSV file. Now the CSV file is in your revenues page. You just click export. So you choose the year, you choose cleared data, then you click export. But I can go through that later if you need help with that. So we've chosen 2014. We're going to upload that file. And you can see it's added the orders to my list. Now if I try to upload that file again, you'll notice no additional orders have been added. It's flagged them all as duplicated and not added. So you can make sure that these stats are 100% accurate. We're now going to add in 2015, which is 1,880, and then 2016 as well. Now this is just sample data. So there's 277 with that. So there we go. It was as simple as that to import all of our data. Now the first thing we can take a look at is the yearly stats page. Now the yearly stats is really simple. It's a bit like Fiverr stats at the moment, where it lets us see the breakdown month by month each year of what we've earned in that month and what orders that we've made. The cool thing about this is that it extends upon Fiverr's base stats, and that's one of the objectives I wanted to achieve. Rather than just see 2017, you can go all the way back to however far back your data goes, and you can see here as an example, we've got 2016, 2015 and 2014. Then the next page we can look at is the yearly comparison page. And this again is really cool. Again, we showcase all the years compared to each other. So we can see how 2016 did with how 2015 did and how 2014 did. Now that's the second objective that I wanted to achieve. I wanted an easy breakdown of the years next to each other, showcasing how each one is doing. Now you may think to yourself, well, all that information is kind of available on Fiverr already. You know, we can already see the year and the breakdown. All you've done is extend the time frame. Now that's true until we bring in the next feature. Now this feature is the thing that is the coolest thing about this tool. So we go back to the CSV page, and you'll notice here it's got a your gigs section. So what we go ahead and do is we go ahead and add one of our gigs that we want to track. So I'm going to use a shorthand version and call one of my services, actually let's call it Twitter design. And I go ahead and add that gig. Now that gig has been added to the system, and we can see it here. Now the really cool thing is now you select one of the gigs that have popped up in the CSV file. So the thing about these CSV files from Fiverr is that they send all the information and it changes if you change things like your gig title. So it's hard to put all that information together, but that's where I fixed this problem. So I go ahead and click here, create a custom header for Twitter, which is what the gig used to be called a while ago. And I select it as a Twitter design gig. I then go ahead and choose another one, and you'll notice that is no longer on the list because it's automatically updated. And then we've got create a custom Twitter background cover, and that's another option, and we add that to Twitter design. Now the really cool thing about this function is as we're setting these relationships together, if I ever upload another CSV file that has the same title as what I'm assigning here, it will automatically assign it then and there. So you only have to do this once, and then it's done for you every single time you upload a new CSV. So we're going to add one more, and we can see here, there's another Twitter here as well. There's quite a few because I changed the title quite a lot, but that's an example. So we're just going to add 3 as an example. Now we get into the really cool aspect. So if we go back to the yearly breakdowns and refresh the page, I can look up a specific gig. So I can look this up and see exactly how this gig was doing in January 2016, exactly how this gig was doing in January 2015. And that's the third objective that I wanted to tackle, which is having a clear and easy breakdown of how your gigs are actually selling every single month. Because Fiverr doesn't offer that. They just give you a lump sum value and an overall total of what you've earned. They don't give you a clear indication of what you are earning right here and right now. That then brings me on to the fourth objective that I wanted to complete. And if we come back to the year-on-year comparisons page, now beforehand we were comparing the years with each other. Now I should have mentioned that you can also compare the months with each other. So you can look up and say, let's have a look at March overall. So March overall in 2016 was my worst year, 2015 was great there, so on and so forth. But then we can mix it up even more. We can select one of our specific gigs. So we can look up how this gig did yearly in 2016, 2015 and 2014. We can go even further into that, and we can select again a specific month. So let's see how this gig did in March in those years. And from that, we can track and monitor this data. We can see what changes we've made. We can see how it's selling. We can see if we need to maybe drop this service or mix it up. You know, you may have a gig that is your best seller, but it's massively slowed down in the last year and you don't really realize it compared to your other gigs that you have. So this tool is a major extension of the Fiverr Analytics tool. And if you have any questions about it or want to know any more information, please just feel free to ask me and I'll be happy to showcase more and show where this can become available to you.